Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Trinny. Wow, look at that yellow colour.
I know, I couldn't.
So happy.
I'm so happy. And, you know, I was looking up, you know, colours mean a lot. And I was looking up the power of the colour yellow. And it had such incredible things against it, just of bringing you joy, happiness, positivity. I know why I chose it as the main colour for Trinny London, but it is a colour that so many people say, can I wear yellow? What do I say to that, Lucy?
You would say everybody can wear yellow. You've just got to find the shade for you.
Yeah. It's a more challenging ask because it's a scarier, brighter shade. But I really believe there is a shade for everybody, and I thought that's what we'd start with. But before we start, let's see what you've done.
All my dresses are at my parents', but I do have this one here, which is a lovely light chiffon.
Yeah.
But I will say, the waistband, because it's a crossover, the
Yeah.
waist is far too high.
Yeah.
So I've added this belt, because I don't have a very long waist. It's glittery, so it doesn't cut me in half and keeps a bit of flow going.
Great. And emphasises your waist. Lucy, that's just looks gorgeous on you, and I'm just so sad for you that your summer dress at your parents' house. My outfit today, I mean, I'll put on lots, but I'm starting with two yellows that are very easy for me to wear, and the easier of the colours is near my top half. So I'm wearing lemon yellow, and on my bottom half I have more verging towards daffodil. Yellow is a shade, Lucy, where you have to so carefully choose the right makeup, because I'll wear different makeup. So like right now with this, because it's a sort of neutral and I've got a warm yellow on the bottom and my top has Sasha in it, I've gone for a sort of Sasha moment for this. So I thought I would start off with just going through some shades, Lucy, because there are so many shades of yellow, and I wanted to try and give a really succinct way that you could understand which colour suited you. So if we start with the coolest tone of yellow, and that is like neon. So this is yellow without any warmth in it. It's bright and it's cool. So if you're a caramel skin tone, it's the worst yellow for you. If you're a cool brown skin tone, it's fantastic on you. If you're a sort of peaches and cream with a very cool blonde hair, it can work on you. That's still neon, but that to me is like the freshest lemon. And then we get a little bit of pastel, which is yellow with white in it. So all of this area, this is the most neutral yellow. Pale pink tones, blonde or dark hair, any colour dye. You can probably wear this if you don't have too much warmth in your skin. Then we get more to daffodil and marigold, goldeny hues of yellow. You need to have a warm tone to your skin to wear them. And then these ones, which are very much, you'd hardly call them yellow, but they're kind of dirty mustard, dirty warm browny hues. Those are really for people who would just look dreadful in that neon. And the neons will look dreadful in the mustard. So what you wear with it, Lucy, is really an important aspect. I think that we should best go through that with some ideas of outfits. Should we do that?
Yes, please.
You know, colours, they can be soft, bright, warm, all right? And I talk a lot about colours, Lucy, but it's what they're mixed with. If you're thinking of what colours go with them, you need the same level of softness, warmth, brightness. Do you see what I mean? So let me just put something on. First thing I'm starting with, Lucy, is just a soupçon of lemon. This is a pink suit from Zara.
Yeah.
And I've just put a little bit of yellow on it. It's not quite neon, this. I've chosen a sort of bubblegummy raspberry, not neon. So I'm mixing a sort of depth of tone that's similar. These shades to me are neutral yellow and a neutral pink. Then my lip, my Sasha lip suddenly doesn't work. So with this, I'd probably just do a really nice pinky pink. Again, quite a neutral pink, which is cordy.
Oh, okay.
Because it just sits. Do you see it literally goes into the suit?
Yeah.
And it's important for me, when I wear yellow, I tend to wear a lip of some kind. I'd never do a nude lip with yellow. That would just be, ugh. If you're thinking I want to experiment with some yellow and I don't want to go the full enchilada, pink and yellow are like a dream team. And what I would do, because it's me, now this is like slightly misbehaving in the rules, but I love the concept. There's something quite joyful about this necklace. I got it in H&M for $5.99 about 10 years ago, and I've probably worn it 30 times a year. It's like when you do it, do it.
Are you just breaking your own rules there about tone?
This is definitely a bit neon.
Okay.
So it would go incredibly well with pink neon. Like those are just amazing together, but quite tough. So could you go one tiny shade away? Yes. I mean, I want to wear this now. I love it so much.
Who could wear this, Trinny?
This is, for me, the most neutral of yellows. So I would say anyone who's sort of neutral.
Would it be a good way to think, well, I would suit that pink suit, and that's the yellow that it has a relationship with?
Very much so. Very much so. Depth of tone. Depth of tone. All right, so I'm now going to go on to a different type of yellow. So this is a very happy dress. This is from Roxanda. I'm going from the cooler end, and I've come into the center of yellows, veering towards the warm. The lip I had on, that pinky lip, just doesn't quite work with this. I need something more striking. I've put on a little bit of Valentina. And then if I'm doing a bright lip, I might do a very neutral eye, and I'm going to take Mystery, because in Mystery, there's a certain sort of yellowness to it, which I quite like. I've never done these two before. Love that combination now, because I think this yellow works better when it has a clear, bright lip, which is neither cool nor really warm.
What did you buy this dress for, Trinny?
I bought this dress for one of the launches of Trinny London. I did one dress that I wore in silver for a Trinny Tribe event, and I wore this for press and friends and family. And I remember the dress was very high cut, and so I took some off the end and I put an extra waistband in here, but it made it fit me so much better on the waist. Looking at accessories, I actually love doing yellow with yellow. I love that idea. I can never have enough, but the other accessory, obviously, when you're doing this is silver, and the cooler the yellow, the more to wear silver. If the yellow gets warmer, you could just find something a little different. Maybe I've got that little vintage bag there with a tiny bit of yellow in it. It's the only time I'll let black come near yellow. Okay.
Wow.
Neon. Now, neon is an acquired taste, Lucy, because you can be considered to be a highlighter pen. But neon is just, it's such a wow. It's such a walk in and say hello and make a statement. And it's just electrifying for me. I love it, and I need a very good lip with it. So I've actually mixed Pookie with Dahlia. Let me show you, because I love the kind of pinkness of Pookie, but I needed the coolness of Dahlia, because this is really a yellow for very cool toned skin. So that sort of cool dark brown, or the pale porcelain, very Scandinavian white blonde peroxide hair. I've done ladies on this morning that come from both those parameters, but they don't have red hair, they don't have caramel skin tones. You know, you've got to be careful. If you sit in neutral like me, Lucy, you need to then make your makeup a bit cooler to be able to wear the neon. If you happen to love a shade and it's kind of not 100% your shade, but not the other end, there's ways you can do. Like, one of my favorite tops was from J. Crew a few years ago, and it had that tiny bit of neon. There are certain colors we associate with grannies, and there's some we associate with teenagers. So, you know, Lila had literally a sort of highlighter pen party when she was 12. She'll be very insulted if I said 15. And they all wore neon pink, neon yellow, neon orange. So it's quite useful. So I think when I wear it, I feel my most ageless, and that's why I love it, but I need to get my makeup right to wear it successfully. And then I can tone it down, Lou. So I could do this jacket, which is a print, which has the neon in it. This is old Kinder Agacheek. So I sort of diffuse it. It becomes a little bit more chic, and it softens the neon, but it makes that jacket feel very modern. You know, if I put that jacket on with a nice white silk shirt, it would feel classic.
You've hit the nail on the head. It is ageless, completely.
Yeah. Now we're getting into warmer yellows, and you might notice I've changed my lip. I'm wearing a mixture of Tashi and Chloe, because this yellow is much softer. It's got more warmth in it, more sort of browniness in it. I'm going here to a jacket, which it's between lemon and marigold. I might wear the yellow with a softer white or an ecru. So as I go to a warmer yellow, my contrast colors will go with it. By the time I get to mustard, I'll be wearing it with ecru cream. But in this middle section, I'll be going sort of off-white. And this, you know, this shirt is a bit off-white. This jacket does show up a little greener, so I'm just going to change it. This is an old mango, but do you see this is getting towards daffodil now, and there's a warmth to it. You know, very fresh in the summer to wear it with white, and in the winter I might wear it with charcoal grey, like a cool grey for the neons, and when I get to the mustards I'll be wearing it with burgundy. We're getting warmer, so I'm going to take you a little bit warmer now. You might remember this, Lucy, from when Chloe and I did Friday twinning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love these trousers. They're the Zara Trousers. I wish they would do them this year. But we're getting now very warm, goldeny yellows, I would call them, Lucy. You know, all your redheads can start, or you've got your freckles and you've got caramel skin tones, lovely shades. I'm going to use VB, which is warm, and Fortune, which is warm. So I'm just going to put a slither of Fortune on, just to give you a sense, and then VB, and I love VB with this because it just can take the warmth. And then a bit on my cheeks, even a tiny bit on my eye, finish off. You know, echoing the warmth of the trouser in a bit of the makeup, really key.
So does the yellow on the flower match the colour on the trouser?
It's even warmer. It's kind of like, this is literally, you know, the darker bit of the daffodil inside the flower?
Yeah.
It's that colour. And I think we should always be influenced by nature. Like what you see together in nature, you can do in real life. So if you see a flower and you see the colours in it, they all, I think, are at their most organically beautiful, and you can replicate it. But I used to have a little bag with this, and I don't know if I still have it. Oh my God, I got this one I could do with it. Oh my God, I got this season from Zara, look. Oh my God. But I mean, how cute is that?
That's really cute.
So cute. Love it. I want to give you a little sense of other shades that people suit. Like a yellow you can actually wear as well, Lucy, is this Me and M suit.
Oh, yes.
You know? And I might just put some bunny on top of the VB. But this is a really interesting colour, because when you don't suit yellow, it might be you can wear this colour. But it's just a really interesting yellow for these weird neutrals who don't feel they can sit in lemon yellow.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're wearing a corduroy suit in the hottest.
The things I do for you, darling. But there's something for the summer that's nice, and if it was in winter, I would go darker, Lucy. And if you don't want to do full-on yellow, you can do soupçon yellow. You know, you can just flirt with yellow gently. Okay, soupçoning, Lucy. Imagining I'm on the Italian Riviera, Positano, and this is where I bought this dress. And if you ever get to Positano in your life, you start off and you enter at the back before the sea, and you come down these quite steep hills to get the seaport, and on your left you will see a linen shop, and it has these dresses. At the end is this little scalloping, and I'm wearing it with a bit of mama, just that freshness. I always wear mama on holiday, sheer shimmer. Soupçon. And anyone could do that, but it just gives something to the dress. Okay, so you want to make an entrance, consider a little faux fur yellow in your life with a nice little bit of a stripy 1970s suit.
That is fabulous, Trinny.
And a little bit of a swainy lip. I got this in New York, Lucy. Didn't wear it much. I put it on now and I thought, fab, I'm going to wear it. And I love the fact that it's yellow, it's a stripe, so it's very elongating. It's a cord, so it's nearly like a jumpsuit. You know, imagine going out in the winter in something like this. You know, people will go, hi. It draws you into somebody wearing yellow more than any other colour.
You just look so happy.
It's very true. I feel very happy.
I want to buy some yellow.
You do. Well, the thing is, you're going to have to buy yellow, because next week you're going to be showing me your yellow. Lucy, next week we have options.
Oh.
Now, necklines, I know everybody wants, but I'm thinking, do I need a few people in the room? And I'm just working out, because I'm so strict in my own necklines, I don't know if I have the wrong ones to show off, so I got to research it. Shoes, you'll be helping me cull my shoes. So neckline shoes, how to wear white. It's getting really hot. That's also on my list. I mean, I've got 10 things on my list, but those are 3 that come to mind. So which one appeals to you, ladies? Let us know. And I can't wait, Lucy, to see you next week in your yellow outfit.
Oh, I'm excited.
Have a good weekend, ladies. Bye.